Right then, the other day I went to the bank, and on my way back out, just as I drove up to the bank's gates, a neatly clad security guard literally leapt out of nowhere, stood in front of my car, and gave a brisk salute. He had a whistle and 2 flags for directing traffic, and with a rather exaggerated mime performance, he signaled at me to stop so he could check traffic on the main road before letting me out. Now, once I stopped, this guy moonwalked his way onto the street and started executing some serious dance moves while waving his flags and blowing on his whistle. There was a fair amount of robotic breakdancing involved, with a healthy infusion of Mezop, Al-Qaeda, and some strange shuffling movement that I can only assume was his own hybrid tap dancing Dipo Shaku Shaku move. Anyway, after about 60 seconds of hilarity, he waved me forward to join ongoing traffic. Now, when I drew level to him, I rolled down my window and asked what that performance was all about. Now, he said, the other security guys, they just wave their flag and say, come, go. But me, I'm the best. So I have to do more. My friends, I thought about the security guard's comment for days. I'm the best, so I have to do more. Now, 2 things struck me. My first thought was that, well, this guy believes that he is the best. And the second thought was, being the best is an obligation. So how many of us believe that we're the best at what we do? Are you the best person on your team? Do you own the best business in your industry? Do you give the best haircuts, or do you have the best bedside manner as a doctor or nurse? Do your students get the best results? Are you the best? Yes? No? In fact, how can you even tell? Who decides who the best is? Who decides Muhammad Ali is the world's greatest? Well, actually, it was Muhammad Ali. He himself decided that he was the greatest. In every interview and every conversation, he would refer to himself as the world's greatest. And in order to prove that statement was right, Ali worked harder than every other boxer. He trained longer than his contemporaries. He took more punches than any boxer was willing to take. In fact, Ali was so bent on making his claim true that he was willing to do far more than any boxer of his time would even consider doing. And today the world acknowledges Muhammad Ali as the greatest boxer of all time. So, my dear friend, whatever it is that you do, whether you're a heavyweight boxer or a security guard, the formula for being the greatest remains the same. It is a formula that never fails and actually guarantees success. To be the greatest at whatever you do, you just have to be prepared to do more than everyone else. If everyone in your office gets in at 7 o'clock and you are happy to do the same, you've already eliminated yourself from the race to be the best. If there's something else you would rather be doing instead of giving your customers the service they deserve, then you can never count yourself amongst the best. Being the best is about doing what everybody does and then doing a little bit more. And that is why being the best is an obligation. You are obliged to do more if you want to be the best. But the great news is that it pays off 100-fold. No one can deny or ignore the best in a field. Your thoughts, your opinions, and your message are heard and considered by all. You have a voice that is worth 100 others, 1,000 others. And these are the things you earn from being the best. And these things are guaranteed, provided you're willing to do more. Do more. Komla Dumont was always willing to do more. And today, even years after his sudden passing, the BBC continues to echo his booming voice across Africa, honoring his name with the Journalism Award. So, my friend, if you and I are still alive, then every day we wake up with breath still in our lungs, our race to be the best must continue. What are you willing to do today to put yourself ahead of the competition? Whatever it is, make it good. Because there's only one slot at the top. But never stop fighting for that spot, because you deserve it. My name is Kojo Yankson, and I'm willing to do more, which is why the top spot is mine. Good morning, Ghana.
And which is why we bring you the best of morning programming for you to get updated with the latest as far as lifestyle, but also news and the greatest of entertainment. Well, we'll bring you the latest news update we have right now. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.